Your chambers are ready, your lordship. Guards! Intruder!
Quiet. Time to sleep.
We need to talk in private. We have matters to discuss, von Valancius.
We used other means of travel to pay you this visit. I assure you, RogueTrader, that all your locks are in order.
Lord Inquisitor Xavier Calcazar, head of the Coronis Conclave. I am authorized by the grace of the Emperor to watch over the Coronis expanse, root out heresies, and preempt the Xenos threat. No need to search your memory. My war is waged on clandestine fronts, and any battle reports are always thoroughly filtered. Trust me, you need not know the manner of things I have to face and the measures I sometimes have to take. Such knowledge is dangerous to the mind. Probably. Unless he suffered from hidden ailments, he will soon come to without any major damage to his health. Either way, oblivion is a far safer option for him than the dangerous privilege of being a witness to this conversation. A commendable openness to cooperation. It will be taken into account. Master Van Kellox has spent enough time with you. He will vouch for your words. What stands out from your recent accomplishments is the suppression of a rebellion on Janus, the battle against the archenemy's minions on Kiava Gamma, and, of course, the unusual interest the Drukhari have shown in you. Then that is what we will discuss. Does it? We're in your chambers, not a confessional cell. You're in perfectly good health. and none of the varied and fascinating instruments and procedures that expedite candor are being applied to you. I assure you, you would immediately know if our discussion turned into an interrogation. What drove you to give a planet into the charge of a heretic and a servant of the archenemy? I do not recommend lying, Lord von Valancius. This path will not lead to a fruitful partnership. The Inquisition knows that it has been many years since Vistenza Viat fell under the influence of the heretics who insinuated themselves into her entourage, and that she has adopted the blasphemous beliefs whispered to her by the archenemy. Your decision to take no action in this matter was folly. I will simply have to see to it myself. Are you surprised? You thought the Inquisition was unaware of the circumstances of your deeds. How often do you find yourself thinking that there are things we shouldn't know about your life? It is my job to know everything, and I do it very well. Keep that in mind. I cannot satisfy your curiosity without disclosing information of the utmost secrecy. I will say only this. We had the situation under control. There is a tangled knot of perilous events in progress in the Coronis expanse. Plucking even one thread must be performed with great precision and caution, without any room for error. Because you do not want to know the price of such an error, or what forms it might take. Places touched by chaos must be purged with fire and condemned to oblivion. Kiava Gamma should have been bombed to dust and pronounced a forbidden world. However, you decided otherwise and restored the colony's operation. And you didn't even go to the trouble of hiding the traces of the neglect committed by your dynasty. After all, it was House von Valancius that gave Cubis Delphim so much freedom that he sank into seditious heresy. What was your rationale? I eagerly await the moment when you show me your rosette of the Holy Inquisition. Surely you have it on you. You don't? How strange. I thought that such experiments were within the purview of my esteemed colleagues from the Ordo Hereticus. I hope you realize that we're talking about more than the fate of some colony. I care not for a single planet, however profitable and populous. But should corruption raise its head again on Kiava Gamma and try to spread, I will burn it away. And you will be guilty of criminal negligence. Yes, yes, the enmity between you is a known fact. But there is another way to look at it. On Veabos 6, you met the Archon of a mighty cabal, whose presence there seems strange to begin with, and lived. You subsequently encountered a number of her closest henchmen. Yet, again, you survived. Your capital fell victim to a nefarious attack, but even this time, their daggers missed your heart. Such remarkable luck. To be a personal enemy of such an influential Xenos, to have been attacked so many times and yet make it out alive. So remarkable that one has to wonder, am I watching a spectacle? Could all these thrilling massacres be an alibi of sorts, meant to establish you once and for all as an enemy of the Xenos and never their ally or even their agent? So you already think you're cut from the same cloth as St. Drusus, do you? Ambitious? I'll make note of it. Far from it, my dear. The questions are manifold. How did you manage to survive the battle that claimed the life of Theodora, who was so much more experienced and skilled than you? Is it a coincidence that you and you alone then made it out of the trap on Rykad Minoris? How much truth is there in the rumors being spread by the heretic Kunrad Vtuber about you? Are you aware of a suspicious cult that has emerged on footfall? A direct link has been established between this development and the start of shipments of grain from your planet. Our investigation has found that the due processing cycle of prayers and liturgies for these shipments was incomplete. Doubtless, this is the work of specific individuals who are negligent in their performance of the sacred rituals, or even engaging in deliberate sabotage. And yet, the blame for this oversight lies with your dynasty. Wouldn't you agree? The very existence of these questions would have made many of my colleagues doubt the quality of your character, but it won't in this case. Your transgressions are sufficient grounds to bring you before the Inquisition's judgment. And believe me when I say that if you fail to draw certain conclusions from my words, this is what will eventually happen. But for now, I am willing to show leniency, which is rather uncharacteristic of me. I hope you appreciate the generosity of this offer, as your predecessor once did. And benefited greatly from it. The world's power is not without limit, and neither is the protection it provides. All those mysterious expeditions, dubious experiments, collections of xenotech oddities are dangerous pastimes. It takes more than the Emperor's permission to pursue them without consequences. One must also make sure I am not displeased by it. Let me demonstrate how it works. In your retinue, there is a Psyker who is yet to receive Terra's sanction, which, as we both know, is a grave threat and a blasphemy to the laws of the Imperium. I am aware of this secret, but I'm not displeased in the slightest. And so she lives on, your handy Psyker, Idira Tlass. I cannot deny the possibility that Lady Theodora may have lamented losing some of the freedom she enjoyed prior to my arrival in the Expanse. Nor will I deny that our partnership began with me exerting a certain amount of influence. However, you are not Lady Theodora. Let us put the difficulties that encumbered our relationship to rest along with her. I do not recommend troubling yourself with affairs of the past, for they have no bearing on your present position. Theodora chose to forget about this particular matter. Follow her example, and your fate will be the better for it. You haven't been in a position of power for long, and so one can forgive you for not noticing the troubling changes. The cult of the Final Dawn is spreading in the Coronis Expanse. Not the first or the last heresy that has afflicted this sector, but one that is surprisingly resilient. Mysterious convoys are sliding by, bound for systems in the heathen stars. Just your humdrum pirate trade, wouldn't you say? Then why are the pirates themselves clueless? The Xenos, who have caused trouble in the sector before, have expanded their activities in the last few decades, and there is a logic and method to their previously chaotic raids. Even 2 packs of space wolves, blessed space marines summoned in my name, did not cool their interest in the Expanse. A mighty explorator fleet, which has studied the Expanse for hundreds of years, has suddenly stopped responding to communication and sunk into a dispute over a tech heresy that was considered dead a couple of centuries ago. House Chorda has clamped down on insurgents, yet its acts of brutality breed troublemakers just as quickly as they're executed. And this bloody carousel has consumed the attention of the esteemed incendiar. Caligos Winterscale has abruptly lost all interest in his domain, and his only apparent concern now is hunting ever more dangerous xeno-beasts. And the third and final rogue trader has unexpectedly perished, stabbed in the back by her own master of whispers. The Expanse is swiftly losing its protectors right when communication with the Imperium is being disrupted by the raging warp. Basically, all the Expanse has left is me and you, if you follow my instructions. And before what tribunal do you intend to challenge my authority? If, for the security of these territories, I find it necessary to execute any individual and replace them with a puppet counterpart, turn their realm to ash, and put their servants to death, I have the right to do so. The threats I protect the Expanse against are extraordinary and justify the harshest means. Welcome to my world, where going too far simply doesn't exist. Which would you prefer? And you, Heinrichs, do you wish to continue working at the Honorable RogueTrader's side?
I will comply with any order, Lord Inquisitor. If you command me to remain in the company of the scion of the von Valancius dynasty, I won't be distressed.
Without a doubt, Master Van Kellogg's has earned my complete trust by repeatedly demonstrating courage, loyalty, and cunning. His mathematical mind, not given to sentiment, can be of great use in an emergency. You, my dear Heinrichs, have made a far better agent than you would have a pilot of an Imperial Knight. Then Master Van Kellogg's will remain in place. It puts me at ease to know that there is someone to watch over you.
I consider it an honor to accompany you.
I make no deals, and Emperor forbid that I give you orders. That would mean infringing on your privileges. I'm merely offering well-meaning recommendations and expecting that, when the Expanse finds itself in danger, you will break away from your own affairs to heed them. I seem to remember that your exalted aristocrats presented you with many gifts. It would be rude of me not to follow suit. Please accept this gift as a sign of my favor. In an hour of need, give it to any faithful servant of the Emperor, and the Inquisition will come to your aid. The color indicates how close the bearer is to the Lord Inquisitor. White is beautiful, yet vulnerable. It stains as easily as one can lose the Inquisition's trust. Do all you can to preserve it. I did not come here to haggle. Worry not. You won't come out of this empty-handed if you act appropriately. Here is where we part. My shuttle is waiting. It is time for me to return to my watch, for you to sleep, and for your servant to wake up. Until next we meet.
Well, you will obviously want to discuss what just happened. But not now, I presume. Right now, it would be better for you to rest and think on the Lord Inquisitor's words in private. I bid you good night, Rogue Trader.
The rise of the RogueTrader heir restored a tenuous equilibrium to the Fon Valancius Protectorate. For a time, threats subsided, activity returned to trade routes, and reclaimed worlds began to heal. The new Lord Captain's subjects praised the God Emperor and their leader wholeheartedly. For none knew what fate might await them.
The songs of my ancestors speak of stars long forgotten.
I tread a
and
path
worlds long
unexplored.
gone. What a shame that you lack the capacity to understand even a single note.
Intriguing.
What is it?
The world will bow. Embrace true power. Let's seize the opportunity. The world trembles beneath my feet.
Take heed, Nemo. Maybe...
Let me preempt your question. You want to talk about what happened after the Magna Accessia. An explanation? Lord Inquisitor Xavier Calcazar deemed it necessary, after observing the new rogue trader Von Valancius in a social setting, to have a private conversation with you. The lack of warning is used to dispose the subject towards a more direct conversation and less prepared answers. You emerged whole and unscathed from the encounter. Trust me, that counts as more than a happy ending to a conversation with my mentor. And you have been given a gift. An official demonstration of his opinion of you and your activities. I will struggle to find anything to add to that. We will not discuss this again. As I see it, the Lord Captain would do better to focus on his immediate duties than to continue ruminating on what is past.
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations. I have enjoyed your company.
disappointed us, RogueTrader von Valancius. I tread a path unexplored. You are accused of consorting with Xenos, betraying the Imperium, and neglecting the interests of humankind. Purpose guides me.
The Tribunal is waiting for your explanations. Come closer.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Well, that sucks. I've been streaming for an hour and a half, and it was not picking up my mic, and I didn't notice. That's brutal. Damn. I was like, oh, well, thank you. I appreciate you letting me know. Oh my god. Literally streaming for an hour and a half, and it wasn't even picking up my voice. I should have known because I had that issue with Discord the other day. Man. Okay. That's so sad. Well, for just to catch up, everybody, I am officially in Camarog. I've been kidnapped by the Drukhari, and they have me on trial because they're accusing me of working with another Dark Eldar to help some sort of like machination or plot within the Reaving Tempest Cabal. We don't know anything about that because we were getting all of our information from Achilles Scalander. But Mazarai is drugged us up and has been using us to try and make his point in court. And so we've just been here in court, and mid-trial, one of the Harlequins has showed their face. And is, you know, being cryptic as Harlequins do. He's right over there. So we'll see how this goes. Hey, Archon, or whatever your name is. I shall soon be adding your mass to the collection of Xenos artifacts. The words almost fly from your lips when a sharp pain seizes your head in a vice, like grip. Blood and nausea rolling inside your throat, and the world starts swaying before your eyes. It looks like the creature Mazarai shoved into your head is still suppressing your will with all its might, but you can already feel its approaching demise. Mazarai, considering the circumstances, the Archon looks around the room and rests his troubled gaze on the Xenos in bright armor who interrupted him. The council finds Archon Yamiris guilty. Finds the Archon guilty. The blade of your truth cut through the shadowy veil concealing her transgressions. However, a glint of cruel mockery appears in his eyes. How dare you insult the council with such a pathetic complaint? You should have ripped her heart out with your own hands and granted her soul to Vect if you wanted to atone for the mistakes of the Reaving Tempest. Mazarai's eyes widen, filled with the astonishment and disbelief. He seems to have been certain of an outcome and did not expect what he is hearing now. His lips twist in an enraged snarl, hatred directed at the Xenos at the throne, and yet it finds no outlet under the gaze of dozens of Drukhari in the chamber. To contradict my decision is to contradict the decision of Vect himself, fool. Something in the Xenos' tone makes your heart skip a beat. Allow me to discipline you for your weakness. Today, the Drakon will lose his wings and plunge to the very bottom of the chasm. You will go to the arena to atone for your mistakes and the impudence, impertinence? Oh, mistakes and impertinence. Jesus. Impertinence, along with the rabble you have dragged to Camarog. If you are a true Drakon, you will rise again. If you do not, your suffering will satisfy the worthy. Or satiate, rather. Lay down your weapons and follow the guards. I will let you keep what little dignity you have left. This is my final gift to you. Wow, sucks to be him. Let us return to you. Stranger. The Harlequin's laughter interrupts the Archon and echoes under the vault of chamber, resounding. The vaults of the chamber in a resounding baritone. And all the masks upon their masks now stand. The slave of vanity, the spiral ascends. The thief and traitor cast downward by her hand. Unbeknownst to all, their fate depends upon a lead unseen, a player green. The Harlequin leans forward, eyes you with genuine interest. Oh. Or it looks like we're getting another bot. I need to ban them real quick. Hold on. Report. Okay. Did that. Cool. Is that how you treat the hospitality of Kamarog? Arbenian. The Archon angrily balls his fist, the shadow of his wrath hanging over the Eldari interloper like a thundering cloud. I thought your words were worth more. You insult me by interrupting the trial again. The Xenos sweeps into a theatrical bow without taking his eyes off of Nazar's face. You, Archon, speak a just rebuke in truth. Fate melodies its in snarls fantastic have entrapped me here, and when I heard them play, I could not keep my lips from grinning wide. Here comes the hour of shadow to retreat to where the curtain waits to rise. The laugh, with no beginning, now sends forth the call. I got hit. Ooh, the chasm. I don't know where the chasm is, but I'm going in it.
Oh, I shall repay your strike, shan't I?
Away, you vultures. This is not your prey. From this phantasmagoria retreat and deft seized by merchant vagabond, the puppet master strings left dangling. Rise up and take your place and dance. A spark ignites in the darkness, in the light unruthless, and its light ruthlessly cuts through the gloom that envelops you. An ugly image of the reality around you assaults your retina. You can feel your body again and realize it is filled with pain. Your shoulder is sore from an injection. Until I get a cup of recap, my vitals yet to be determined. Alas, the bliss of death will not save you. Will save you not. The whirling waltz of chance and gloom you'll dance. Feel my body. I'm doing okay. Look around. Lots of dead. Drukhari humans. Unfamiliar Xenos. Look at my rescuer. Your eyes refuse to focus on the blurry image of the person who came to your aid. He appears to be tall and your mind emphatically refuses to continue, for every moment of concentration causes you suffering. Says, the Harlequin saved me. I've seen you somewhere before. Who are you? A dream obscure of death, deliverance, illuminating will and agony. Where am I? Among the shadows in the wing you lie, where taut are pulled the puppet master's strings. Where are my companions? Not here. The roles have been decided now, but if you play your part, perhaps the plot will draw you back together or to doom. This overtune inverse the final lines. The merchant's time to tread the board has come. Embark you now upon your pilgrimage and take this parting gift. A gift from beyond the grave. It is a pistol. Attempt to rise. Pray to the warp gods for help. These are fun. He's still doing his rhymes. Painful exaltation. I have to find my missing companions. I am all sorts of... I am injured. And there's a beggar.
Ruinous favor prevails.
Skin patch. Don't hurt me. Ah. My character's all sorts of fucked up.
Your help suffices. The world will bow. Your aid was acknowledged.
Okay. Ah, ugly beggar. Beggar. Those boots are mine. For your sake, I hope you're right. My boots were coated with poison. Point your weapon at him. Good reflexes. I suppose we should go our separate ways. I got my boots back. Pointing a gun at him. Okay.
Predictable.
Melt a charge. Search.
Perfection.
Another skin patch.
Intriguing.
So we're just... yeah, wounds. I'm all sorts of fucked up.
I shall not be deterred.
Fortunately, I am a pyropsycher, so I'm not really worried about any fights.
A bitter taste of defeat.
So we're just gonna explore. I sure do love walking around the awfulness that is just this place.
This is beneath me. The world trembles beneath my feet.
It's a portal. It's the lower depths of Kamarog. This is good though. I need to know what Kamarog kind of looks like for my entry into the Black Library.
much for power. You will know the taste of anguish. I need no guidance. I won't waste my time on that. Purpose guides me. A blood-soaked tribute.
I died. That's to be expected, though. Oh, don't tell me it's gonna throw me all the way back there. There was no autosave. Oh! There was no autosave. So I have to do all of that again. Oh, I have to level everyone. Okay. Oh. I have to go through all that dialogue again. Bro. I should have saved before I attempted that fight. I don't know why I didn't. Critical. And we are going to increase our psyker level. Oh, we have a lot of dialogue we have to skip through. Who are you?
You monkey never learn. I'm beginning to think that your kind is eager to step into our snake.
Look at his dumb fucking helmet. Masarai! Alright, I already did all this. This is really annoying. I would have thought it would have auto-saved. But I guess not. What exactly you want from me? Skip. Went to my weird blood vision.
Tread a path unexplored. My ascension has only just begun.
Just passed all of that.
You are time to leave my mark.
The tribunal is waiting.
Okay. And this is Xenos failed. Okay, we are almost. Okay, we're just about back. Back into the chasm! Woo!
Laughable. Embrace true power.
Wait, did I not get my boots from there? Oh, I have to loot him. Oh. Beggar's weapon, which is better than the one I have currently equipped.
Ruin beckons. Powers unseen uncover my path. I shall not be deterred. Predictable.
He's saving. Yeah, it's true. I am going to save right here. Thank you. I was like, I can take these guys in a fight. I still think I kind of can. I need my stuff. Yeah, I don't want to have to go all the way through that trial again. That was supremely annoying.
I will not stoop to this.
I don't have a skill for that. Interesting.
Intriguing.
Okay. Interesting. Is a portal, which I can't seem to go through. Okay. So, this is sort of like the gutter of Kamarog, which, if you don't know what Kamarog is, it's a city in the middle of hell that the Dark Eldar own. Or Warhammer's version of hell. They're just chilling here.
Your help suffices. I'll remember this. The world trembles beneath my feet.
My character's all sorts of fucked up. Alright, I've already seen this execution. So we are going to save right here. I have all sorts of disease. Like, deformed bones, a fresh injury, 100 wounds. Oh, there's actually so many more. 100 wounds. This is what they do to you. Deformed bones, darkened eyes. Cannot be hamstrung. I'm all sorts of fucked up right now.
Predictable. Let us savor the coming storm.
Okay, go here.
Your efforts amuse me. One step closer.
Bam!
Shall reign is here. I will triumph.
I got stabbed.
Embrace.
Okay, we saved. We saved. We saved. We saved. Because we knew this would happen. The game wants you, I think, to sneak past them. But there is a part of me now that is like, these fucking guys. I should be able to kill them.
I tread a path unexplored. You were but a fleeting flame before my tempest.
I'll adorn myself with your blade skin.
Look at her running after me.
I bring
Oh, there's a guy. The guy with the gun is a problem.
purpose guides me.
Okay.
Let them tremble.
He stabbed me, the bastard.
I will triumph.
Nice, I got him. Ha ha! See, they thought they were slick, but they weren't slick.
Embrace true power.
Lots of monofilament grenade. Lots of fun Drukhari nonsense. Boots. Okay, I hear them fighting over there. We're gonna save again. Save again. Okay.
Let's seize the opportunity.
What are they doing? Who are they shooting at? Just like some guy? Random people fighting. Shriekers. Interesting. These are not Eldari. To the pit. Was there anything over here? I don't think there's anything else in this area I can concern myself with, except maybe something over there. Unless I can get this to lower, which I don't think I can. Yeah, I just gotta go to the pit. Alright, to the pit. I really hope we don't run into any mandrakes, because that would suck. Mandrakes are cool as hell, and they also live in like the dark, dank, deep parts of this here Kamarog, but they are super dangerous for us. Hello, Shriekers. Yeah, my guy is all sorts of fucked up.
There is a fervor in my soul.
They're all just like, ah, it sucks here. Oh! It's a slith! The den you have found yourself in is filled with heavy smoke, and the walls are lined with living shadows. The center of attention is at a snake-like Xenos. He is engaged in conversation with a pale, harried-looking Drukhari and pays you no mind, much like everyone else in here. Lore Xenos success. You have heard of this breed of Xenos, the Slith. These creatures can often be found in the entourages of powerful Drukhari lords. These serve as bodyguards and champions. They are just as depraved and vicious as their masters, but theirs are a more primitive intellect and they are easily driven by their basier needs. Observe the room. Everyone gathered here is armed, and they all bear scars of some kind and have fresh wounds. You notice a few humans amongst the Xenos. They have clamored in a mishmash of tongues, and their laughter rings with lunacy and bloodlust. The air is thick with the all-pervading sense of doom. Observe the scaled Xenos. The leader of this gang is powerfully built. His scaled hide is reinforced with engraved metal in several spots. His long tail coils around and around as his snake body head sways gently from side to side. The Xenos is enjoying a state of blissful relaxation. His companion, the gaunt Drukhari, is looking at him obsequiously. Her entire body is adorned with hundreds of embedded steel beads and thousands of red injector marks. May we speak? Malice wants you to disappear, you pathetic whelp. Ooh. Heretic. Tear out the Drukhari's throat and start drinking her blood. Just immediate freak-like behavior. Before anyone can react, you seize the scaled Xenos companion and sink your teeth into her neck. No, yeah, normal behavior. And sink your teeth into her neck. A pop and then a fountain of scarlet blood gushes over your face while the Drukhari gargles in astonishment. You greedily gulp down the red-hot liquid, staring into Malice's eyes, and you sense warmth spreading euphorically through your body. Oh, I gain the ability Demopathy. Ooh. Once per battle, the RogueTrader may choose an ally, including themselves, and grant them a plus 20 bonus set characteristics. Ooh, that's really good. Malice watches spellbound, frozen like a small animal that has sighted a predator. Try as he might to hide it, you can sense fear rolling off of him in waves. Once you have slaked your thirst, he slowly says, "You're one sick bastard. What do you want?" I want to return to my domain in the Cronus Expanse. Ha! Many dream of that. How do you imagine that will work? Once you think I'm going to take you there in my void ship? I don't have one. I need a healer. And what will you give me in return? We shall discuss that later. The little strength you had left in your body has run out. You collapse to the floor, and the darkness that nearly extinguished your mind permanently envelops your vision once more. Patch up the humanling. He has character. I like those ones. Okay, so I'm being healed by the Slith. Sensation slowly returns to you. Your body is still in pain, but you are no longer on the brink of death. Your wounds have been crudely closed with metal clamps, and your throat is pocketed with injector tracks, as though you have been wearing a neck pillow of needles. The one who rendered first aid to you was certainly not a qualified chirurgeon, someone who typically has been permitted to administer the person with the illustriousness of a RogueTrader. It looks like you're back with us. I don't know whether to offer my congratulations or commiserations. Thank you for your help. I do not want your thanks, humanling. You'll earn back every stimulant I spent on you. As soon as you stand up, you are seized by a strange sense of unreality, as if you are still there in the wicked darkness and everything around you is merely a twisted mirage. Doubt seeps into your mind like a poison, sundering its contacts within your body. You have to make a deliberate effort to hold on to the thought that you are you. What is your mind maggot giving you trouble? I saw it latch onto your spinal cord when you were being patched up. A fat, well-fed grub it was. Lots of teeth. It's dying now. They have a short lifespan. And that means its poison is especially toxic. You'll lose touch with reality from time to time. And when the maggot dies, the final dose of poison will make you think your body is not your body at all. And then your heart will just stop beating. Great. That's so... That's so reassuring. Thanks for that. Permanent. Mind maggot agony. I could have pulled that thing out of you, of course, but I thought, why should I? Considering it guarantees your gratitude towards me. When you're earned your healing, I'll release you from it. Who are you? I am Malice, and the rabble you see are my shriekers. We are gladiators in the bleeding meat of the Fatal Thirst combat arena. We are the beasts who go out there to kill and to die in glorious death for the entertainment of the Dark City, and this den is our pleasure ground. Where am I? Kamarog, the Dark City, the underside of existence, the realm of the Drukhari. You have heard of it, humanling. Why have you decided to help me in the end? You are a cocky whelp, but feeble like all members of your race. Your cockiness has not gotten you killed yet, which means you must be someone important and might be useful. And what is a mind maggot? A kind of translucent slug. It's a parasite that can only be found on this side of reality. Mind maggots feed on your memory, and they inject toxic hallucinogens into your mind to stop you resisting. Drukhari can train these little creatures and use them to show their victims devious mirages. What is it you want from me? Kill for me. Go into the mangled sector and find a freak called the Commissar. One of your kind. Spill his guts for me. Do that and you'll earn my favor. And in the chasm, that counts for a lot. Who is the Commissar? A prisoner of the Drukhari who thinks too highly of himself. Instead of dying in the arena without any fuss, he is hiding, gathering other slaves of your race around him, and making pathetic plans to get his revenge. And many of your kind are listening to him. See how few humanling shriekers there are? They all used to come to me, but now they listen to the Commissar. No longer come. The Mangled Sector, what an off-putting name. It's an off-putting place. It's based off of the Spire... Union busting him. Yeah, we're union busting for this snake man. He's like, I need you to go kill this new union leader because they used to come to me. Hey, Frubles, thanks for the lurk. They used to come to me, but now they don't. So I need you to go take care of that, and I'll take out the mind slug. Cool. Glad to know. It's an off-putting place. It's at the base of the spire in which we live. Kamarog is stitched together from scraps of various dimensions, and in the mangled sector, the seams are starting to rip. Space is collapsing in on itself, and entropic radiation is off the scale, spawning all kinds of abominations, and the sector itself is slowly but surely turning into nothing. Some unhinged humanling went there recently, and what did they call him? Waisirian? He was old but strong and too loud. His visit probably stirred up all the freaks. But you should be more careful and quieter than he was. Just like Chicago. It is just like Chicago. You'd have to be insane to set foot in a place like that. Insane or an outcast like the Commissar, hiding from the hunt. Or you. What a nice guy. This Slith is sure is nice. Why do you want me to do it? I don't want to drag my whole gang into the mangled sector. The place will kill off 3 times more fighters than the Commissar's crew will. That means I need to send in an assassin. The Commissar fighters know my shriekers, but nobody knows you. Besides, you don't have a choice, which means you'll see it through to the end. What a nice guy. I'm going to need a more serious weapon. Prove that you're useful first. Do this, and Malice will see that you have decent toys to play with, but not before. In the meantime, you can pick something out of the junk pile. Very well, I'll kill him. Bring me his head, and in exchange, I will share my toys with you. They are surviving in Camarog. They are making surviving in Camarog possible. And if you think of lying to me and running, when you're on the street, look out for a humanling dressed in red with a cog on his chest and a face full of misery, and see how his dying alone with nobody to help him. Your death will be just the same. Ooh, a tech priest. Okay, I am not nearly as fucked up as I was. I unfortunately still have the mind maggot and an old injury. But
will bow.
Could be worse. Okay. Heavy stubber. In this case, we don't actually want to send this stuff to the cargo. We want to hold on to this. Las gun. Las pistol. Yeah, we'll just take the sword and the pistol. Okay. Another tear in the fabric of reality over there. Oh, there's a Cavalite warrior.
I tread a path
There's Malice.
unexplored.
More shriekers. Some beggars. Okay. Nothing there, nothing there. So I need to go over here. Goddamn brain slug.
Tremble.
We're going to go ahead and save again. I have a feeling I'm going to be needing to save a lot in Camarog. Just in general. Shriekers. Go loot whatever this is. Ooh, Wraithbone fragments. Man, this thing likes to act up a lot. Oh, you're Alette. The Eldari run a hand over her face before turning to you. Her pale skin is tightly stretched over the bone of her skull. Her eyes have lost their glimmer, and her neck is stooped under an unseen burden. And yet you still recognize her. You're Alette, your former companion, the reason for your imprisonment within these dark walls. For those of you who are just joining us, she kind of betrayed us to the Drukhari because she thought she would be able to find more Eldari, and they kind of lied. She glances at you. Eltenak. Nod at the victim. What are you doing? Kill. Traitor. Ooh, okay. You're alive. You're alive. Your voice. Do I hear a semblance of jubilation? But how can that be, Altanek? Because of me, you. Did the monkey come for a taste of pain when you must have... Then you must have patience. Our little guest still has much suffering to extract from her first victim. Your prey is far from empty, Urlet. Do not hold back. The suffering overwhelms me. No, I can bear it no longer. Why are you doing this to her? Need to find a way out. Lean over and whisper, you're suffering, you say. Perfect. Show me how much more you're willing to suffer for a chance for forgiveness. Leave her with the Drukhari. There's a lot of options here. Why are you doing this to her? I intend to find a way out. Lean over. Suffering, you say? Perfect. Show me how much more you're willing to suffer for a chance for forgiveness. Rip the blade out of Urlet's hands and kill the Drukhari who just spoke. Urlet is mine. You cannot have her. But I like that one. We're going to go with that. From the Dark One's toy to a monkey's property, my path shows me no mercy, Altanek. Tell me, will your heart find the strength to resolve to forgive me, to allow me to share your path with you? No. Kill her. I will take whatever help I can get to escape. We will yet have a word about your deeds, but now, however, it is time to leave. You are right. Explanations and understandings are all wormed up on a Thursday. I am all wormed up on a Thursday. This is the second RPG I've played where there's a worm in my brain. Only this time it's at the base of my spinal cord. Okay, let's walk away from this nightmare. Okay, cool. And the Drukhari run away. They're like, ah! Okay, I have your roulette. What does she have in her inventory? Nothing. Cool. That actually does make sense. Okay, I'll give her this gun. I'll give her Drukhari armor. Oh, no, I'll give her the long rifle. Hell yeah. Sniper! Okay, yeah, I'll outfit her with that. Okay, cool. Yeah, she's doing good. Is the Incubi armor better? Oh, wow. Yeah, it's a lot better. Reinforced Cavalite armor. Yeah, that's good. We still need to level her up real quick. Oh, God. We'll just give her literally all recommended because, frankly, I cannot be bothered. Drukhari weapon proficiency. Oh, man. Mm-hmm. It will not die. Call the bolt. Pierce the armor. Agility. Demolitions. Share the spoils. Improve that. And then finally give her exemplar critical. Sniper expertise. Cool.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Activate the switch. Oh, he died. I think somebody stabbed him. Or a warp.
I shall not be deterred.
Too
Shoot
hard
the
for a
carts.
simple monkey.
Oh, but yeah, my guy is like regurgitating. Stabilizing gauntlets. We're just getting all the loot we can at this point. Oh, another ugly beggar. Just kill him. Bang! I'm trying to loot that guy without talking to this other guy. Here we go. There we go.
Embrace true power.
This will take a portal to the Onomical Opera. Interesting. That goes to the Mangled Sector. Okay, so that's one way to get to the Mangled Sector. I kind of want to go the other way first, though. Yeah, we're gonna try and get this.
Perfection.
Because it sounded like Pascal was here,
tread a
too.
path unexplored.
Okay. We're gonna explore as much as possible. Some Drukhari.
Did you hope to see an Azuriani fail?
Still getting that weird. Like, I get it. I know my character's fucked up right now. Just lots of
Ruinous favor prevails.
lots of Drukhari just chilling.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Portal to the arena. So I guess we'll go to the Mangled Sector first, because
Be deterred.
I have learned much in my exile.
I kind of want to get as much loot as possible. Look at all these Drukhari. They're just chilling on their ships. Look at all these fucked up Drukhari. They're doing something. I don't know what they're doing. Looks like they're having fun.
Trembles beneath my feet.
More Kabalite Rangers.
Predictable.
Woo!
Did you hope to see an Azuriani fail?
Alzuriani. That's how you say it. Okay.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Okay, we got plenty of loot. I think we're almost ready to go to the Mangled Sector. Ooh, a rack. These guys are fun. It's basically a shitload of Xenobites. I love every 2 seconds I take a step and the game is like, don't forget, you got this worm in you. Don't forget about the worm. It's imperative you don't forget about the worm. It's like, I get it. I get the worm.
Triumphant, as always.
Like, I know. I wouldn't forget the worm. All right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
I align my path with yours, for now.
Oh, they killed resistance fighters. Ooh, autoguns. Fascinating. Where does this one go?
Choose your own path.
Intriguing.
Oh, it just goes up here. Okay.
Perfection.
Loot, loot, loot. Cabalite of the Wounded Skies. Well, that's not quite where I need to go right now, so we're not going to go that way yet. We will go to the Mangled sector, otherwise known as Space Chicago. We love Space Chicago. What do you know? Oh wow, this place is coming apart at the seams. Look at that. That's not supposed to look like that. Neither is that. Hearing lots of gunshots. That can only be a good sign, right? People stabbing each other. Taking each other's shit. Real good signs. Real good signs. Abelard!
I have failed my kin.
You barely recognize your loyal seneschal, Abelard Weissarian, in this pitiful hunchback figure, his officer bearing his broad shoulders, his direct and piercing gaze, all gone without a trace. What you see before you is a decrepit, quivering old man rummaging through melodious refuse, mumbling under his breath. Abelard... It takes you a second for you to make sense of his hoarse lisps. Quintharin, love. White amisac and fruits? Of course, love. The children are making mischief again. Quintharin, where are you? Abelard? Oh, Quintharin. Kutharina. God, the names! I'm never going to get the names right. It's just not going to happen. The drive stems are at it again. Another council session. Oh, he is deep in delirium. Another appeal to the logtims. This will never be satisfied, my love, until they make us and our children disappear. It's like Katarina. Oh, that makes sense. I'll go with Katharina. Inject Abelard with a stimulant. Seneschal Weissarian. No, Abelard, your family's not here. They are waiting for you. Family? But Katarina, you are my family, and you are dead. He shakes his head, waking from the sleep, slapping himself on the cheeks, and looks up at you. Harrow, apologies. That is to say, Lord Captain. Thank the God Emperor death has not found you. Then again, given the circumstances, it may be for the worst. If this damn thing is still not with us... Do no rest for my weary bones. What happened to you? That thrice-blasted Xenos simply chucked me aside like a piece of rubbish. I went looking for you or for help and ended up here. This is where it found me. That thing. Memory fails me, but I can't remember. Bits and pieces and needles. It pumped something out of me and pumped something in. It seems to be in one piece except that creature. How should I put this? Its needles siphon the strength out of me. I feel older by a good decade or two. My word, I think I am older. That could be why I'm starting to see things. I never thought I'd live long enough to go senile. What is that thing that attacked you? A spawn of nightmares so ghastly my mind refused to picture a clear image of it. Nothing but meat, metal, and many needles. It's feasted on me, feasted on my very soul. It would have devoured me whole if it hadn't gorged itself on another before me. We will find a way to restore you in time, Seneschal. And then who's Katarina? My late wife, Lord Captain. I think in time I wandered around here. My sanity may have suffered a temporary lapse. I hope it appears my mind is no longer... I hope. It appears my mind can no longer stomach the kind of horrors this place has to offer. I saw her by my side. I saw a different time, a different place. Where are the others? I haven't the faintest idea. I've had enough of this filthy. It's time to move on. Okay, I have Abelard now. Woo! Oh. And he's got an affliction. Stolen time. And we're going to do Crushing Assault. Yeah, there we go. And... Imperatist, that was the one. And what are you... Hold, okay, you... Oh, that's what you're wearing under your armor. That's fun. Okay. Okay. Great sword. Yeah, that's perfect. He's swinging it around already.
My aspirations transcend humanity.
Well, I'm glad I got
My
Abelard.
ascension has only just begun.
Everybody is all sorts of fucked up. Which I guess makes sense. Oh, okay, hold on. And I failed. That's annoying. Well, never mind. I won't get whatever that is.
Experience.
Powers
Nothing matters
unseen
more.
uncover my path.
Okay.
Mistress Elliot, the ship's crew would be less alarmed if you...
Okay. Yep. Just you're having your moment.
A soldier would have been disciplined for such a performance.
Misfit. Oh, there's the commissar. That was easy. We'll come back here in just a sec. In the meantime, I kind of want to go this way. Want to see what's over here.
My success was inevitable.
Skin the corpse. Okay. And that gives me chameleon skin. Okay, cool. Glad we got that out of the way. Okay, now there's the commissar, who I am supposed to kill. So I will save before I talk to him. Save. Hello, commissar. The stately man in a commissar coat and tall service cape greets you with the sign of the Aquila and a solemn announcement. Another loyal servant of the throne has found their way to us. Though these confounded catacombs, fear not, approach. If you have faith in the Emperor, then you will find only allies here. Make the sign of the Aquila, the Emperor's protects. Greetings. Are you the commissar? We may be in Camarog, but I am still a rogue trader, and you will greet me as benefits my rank. On your knees. A genuine commissar in the heart of Camarog, and here I thought the surprises were over. Wherever his warriors go, there must be a commissar to embody their spirit and inspire the doubtful, and all who see his warriors. Okay, look at the commissar. Who are you? Commissar... Echo. But my brothers and sisters in arms prefer to call me simply the Commissar. I was assigned to a regiment of the Vicentian... I'm not going to be able to do these names. Vickies. I was assigned to a regiment of Vickies. And I fought in a battle for the world of Camalt Secundus, where I was wounded and taken prisoner while unconscious. Having recovered from my wounds, I carry on the fighting in the wicked Xenos as the head of the local resistance cell of which I founded. My valorous comrades and I sabotage the enemy activities while we devise a plan of escape. The streets of Camarog are like a maze of spider webs in which the Dark Ones lure unfortunate souls. I see. Found a resistance cell. I wonder why you've not killed... This is a forest through Carlos. I see. I will just say I see. I hope you will join us in this struggle. What does your resistance do? Our first ongoing objective is to keep bolstering our ranks by seeking out prisoners who have yet lost faith and willingness to oppose our nefarious jailers. Our second priority is to arm ourselves and train. I teach my soldiers the basics of guard tactics in order to mold them into fully fledged assault units. Okay. Most importantly, we gather information and plot our escape, and the day when we pave the road to freedom with the corpses of the detestable Xenos. Interesting. What were the circumstances of your capture? I require medical assistance. You do not look too badly injured, and we are suffering a severe shortage of medical supplies. Better to save what we have for crucial situations. Malice sent me here. Malice sent me here for your head. However, I have no desire to cause you harm. That scaled miscreant has wanted me dead. He caved in my soldier. He craves my soldiers. He forces us from our bases to this perilous place, but he will pay for his schemes too. Once my plan is set in motion, it is disgraceful to serve one such as he. You ought to join our ranks instead. Together we can break out of this accursed city. Who are the people under your command? What's your escape plan? Yeah, we're gonna attack.
Absurdity of your struggle confuses me.
The Emperor is with us!
And
Emperor, protect me! Moving out!
okay, okay.
Duty go hand in hand.
Getting shot a lot.
If I must.
Okay.
This tedium is beneath me.
Commissar. Follow the bold.
That is beneath me. I will not. I understand your intent. Another soul
Nice shot.
slips beyond the veil.
Abelard, don't you dare die.
It will be done. I will do my duty.
Okay, charge.
At your beck and call.
Nice slice.
Let's make it quick. I'll do what it takes.
Okay, okay. So far, so good. Was that Abelard who dodged, or no? Abelard's fine. Okay, cool. Yell at Abelard.
Guides me.
Tell him to take an extra turn. Do a little charge.
Target well struck.
Slice.
I need
Yeah.
tribute.
Hit him with the beam.
Quick, quick.
Don't touch me!
So far, so good. A lot of friendly fire.
Emperor, protect me!
Parry! Parry!
I can handle this! Follow my lead!
My favorite.
An exemplary strike.
Okay. Wild Hunt. In my sights.
I am not
Commissar.
your pet monkey. You
Oh.
will pay an even greater price.
Indeed. At your beck and call.
Sworn enemy. Nice hit. Go on back.
Hold on.
Nice dodge.
Purpose gone.
Nice shot.
Demise.
Irlet, I command you to take the shot.
Step closer.
If it serves your cause.
That could have been better. Abelard, take a bunch of turns.
Target well struck. I will do my best to your target. Victory is imminent.
Okay, one more hit.
That's not the Seneschal's job.
You're out. Okay, doing good, doing good. Parry! Parry! Ah, he's the one healing him.
I've suffered worse.
Nice shot. Ow. Nice! Nice kill.
I'm not interested. Indeed.
Purpose gone. Absolute tribute.
Okay. Irlet, if you would please. I think that's it. I think we've won. Oh, there's a bolt pistol and an elite chainsword. Bunch of weaponry. Okay, time to equip some of this. No. No, 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 no. Trophy las gun. Oh, that's cool. Is this better? No, the great sword. Elite chainsword for now. And bolt pistol.
Someone else can do this. I'd rather not.
Okay, I guess not. We'll just give him a las pistol, the beggar weapon. That way he is both. Oh, and this there's a power maw. That's tempting. It does so little damage though. Armor pad's nice. Give him. Give me the hat for now.
The world will
Okay. So we have killed that guy.
I have failed my kin.
of defeat.
So now we can head back to Malice and be like, hey Malice, I killed that guy for you. I hope you're happy. Okay. Back up to the chasm. Ooh, yes. Collect. Yes. Excellent, outstanding, good. Still can't believe I was muted for like a full hour.
Did you hope to see an Azuriani fail?
Alright. Malice! Oh, Malice! Get this thing out of me!
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Hello, Malice. Is this who is giving you trouble? He was the only commissar I could find. Malice's mouth opens disturbingly wide, revealing long dagger-like teeth. He stares at the head with naked hunger in his eyes. A fine offering. His mangy brain would make for a perfect snack, but I have a better idea. Well done, humanling. Now is when I should uphold my end of the deal and remove that mind maggot from your body. But even if I tried to, I doubt you'd survive. I'm a fighter, not a hacker of flesh. I lied to go get and act fast. It's just like that isn't life, spies. You see? I don't know why I lost my train of thought there. Now is when I should uphold my end of the deal and remove that mind maggot from your body. But even if I tried to, I doubt you'd survive. I'm a fighter, not a hacker of flesh. I lied to go to get you to act fat. That is a tongue twister. That's just life in the spires, you see. This hardly comes as a surprise, so who can help me? How should I know? None of the living refuse you'll find around here in the chasm, that's for sure. Maybe a homunculus could cut that shit out of your body without changing you too much in the process. Ooh. Speaking of the devil. Rack. I came for the meat, Malice. Meat for the arena. And it is waiting for you, shriekers. The sand is once again thirsting for your blood. Those of you willing to give your lives to entertain our masters know that I never cared. Those of you who come back alive in one piece will have as much stimulant as your pathetic bodies can handle. Oh, okay, so he's like giving them drugs to fight. Give your best regards to the arena, fresh meat. Malice. Examine the monster. Who are you? The booming voice that erupts from under the helmet is full of scorn and barely contained fury. Bring your untransformed meat to heal, Malice, or it will not even make it to the pit. Do not irk the servant of the esteemed homunculus, humanling. Follow him, do as he says, and once you find yourself in the pit, try to survive and entertain the masters. Malice, what does it want and why is it calling the shots here? This is the servant of Lord Tervantius, the homunculus allied with the Reaving Tempest. This entire sector of spires and the chasm is the domain bestowed upon him by the Cabal. This is where he harvests material for his art. Screaming, pleading, panicking material. And this is where he recruits gladiators for the arena. Examine the monster. The Hulk's body is crisscrossed with thick, ugly scars as if someone stitched him together from different pieces. Its huge muscles are disproportionately swollen and riddled with peculiar wire-like augments running under the skin. Its backbone has been stripped of flesh and encased in a steely grip of spinal transplant, and its face is hidden by a black helmet. What does this have to do with me? Malice looks visibly pleased when he says this. Now you're a shrieker meat. Move it. The masters wish to drink of your suffering. Okay, so they're gonna have me fight in the arena. I'm ready. Let's fight in the arena. Come on, bring it on. I didn't hear no bell. I didn't hear no bell. So they're going to have me fight in this arena so they can drink in my suffering. Gladiators around you are exchanging anxious smiles, awaiting whatever awaits you all fills them with a mixture of terror and anticipation. Rage of the arena. They are about to unleash fighters and beasts that will seek to eviscerate you. So try to survive until the end of the fight, meat, and no one is expecting more from you. But should you manage to kill something after all, do it painfully. Unless the masters craving for death agony is sated, they will release me unto the arena, and you will regret that. Got it? What is this place? The gladiatorial arena of the cult of the fatal thirst. This is where the masters come for a new youth and where pathetic meat from the chasm is brought to die. What will I receive should I emerge victorious? Your life, but do not concern yourself. You will not win. I'm ready to fight. I'm no gladiator. I'm a dignitary. Give the monster a vicious smile. Are you offering me a chance to skin a few of your friends? I can hardly wait. You're amusing. Overconfident fools like you always die first. Off with you, meat.
Rejoice, fire dwellers, for I have come to slake your fatal thirst. May the vicious hunt commence today.
Okay.
My wild hounds will enter the arena to taste the blood of its wretched challengers. Bathe your souls in their suffering. Make your guesses at whether the prey can overpower the predators. If you're looking for more refined entertainment, watch the ousted dragon of the Reaving Tempest fight for his life against the glorious champions of the arena, the blood-stained proselytes.
All these freak elves.
If your soul is so hardened that only the triumph of violence can soften its scars, enjoy the massacre of the fearsome flesh gorger. Today, we will try to kill him again.
Today, we will try to kill him again. Oh, it's a space marine. Oh, shit. He's fighting a goddamn Talos. Or is that a Kronos?
Is that all? You just give me your pet jesters. Don't be offended if I break your playthings, Kikeros.
Here's Mezerai. Or however you say his name. And the beast.
Let the fatal thirst be quenched. Surian!
Okay, so we got to fight those. Parry! Parry!
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Pray.
I understand.
Pray. Analyze.
Pet monkey. This tedium is beneath me.
No weakness is hidden from
Sniper
my
shot.
sight. Show me what you've got.
Couldn't help but notice that you're shooting Abelard, which isn't helpful. Okay.
It will be done.
Do a bunch of buffs. Sworn enemy.
Indeed.
And he dodged it. Well, that's annoying.
Let's get to it.
Scared yet?
Let's get to it. Out of my way.
Descend upon the weak.
Okay.
I will triumph.
Abelard, take another turn.
At your beck and call.
Let's make it quick.
Okay, okay. It seems to be killing everything else in the arena really quickly. Damn. Really appreciate more hitting the monster, less hitting me, but you know, I guess beggars can't be choosers. That's annoying.
I will triumph.
Okay.
One step closer.
Damn, it really just doesn't do anything.
Destiny reshaped.
If it serves your
Take the
cause.
shot again. Take the shot one final time.
Xenos pet. Another soul slips beyond the veil.
There's one.
If I must.
Take the shot. Getting my sights.
Understand your intent.
Oh boy. If I run there and then charge.
Victory is imminent. Target well.
Nice.
I will do my duty.
And then reckless attack.
It will be
And
done.
then swing. Nice. And then finally. Woo! Molten Beam. Okay.
Your existence is naught but ashes.
I will level you.
Oh, so there can't be as many winners as there are.
This tedium is beneath me.
Bang.
Let's get to it.
Nothing worse.
And Molten Beam.
Victory is imminent. I took care of this one.
There we go. Ah. We won our first arena battle. Woo! Look at all these freak elves celebrating. Did you expect to see a monkey challenger survive the vicious hunt? Do you savor the sight of the flesh gorger devouring his mangled enemies? Is your fatal thirst quenched? Yes, it is quenched. Yes, it is quenched. Yes, it is quenched. They're full. They were just they were hungry. They were hungry, but they are hungry no longer. And we're gonna swap this out for a bigger, cooler sword. Oh yeah. That is much better than just the normal greatsword.
Embrace true power.
Anything of interest over here? I don't think I can get to anything else. This was it. Okay. The Quencher. They have been quenched. We quenched their thirst. They were thirsty. These freak-ass elves, that's how they eat. They eat pain and suffering.
Unexplored.
They were hungry. Oh, so hungry. Stranger. Ah, the Harlequin is back. The stranger standing before you brings to mind a moltly colored, long-limbed doll abandoned amidst the carnage and detritus. The bright colors of his sleek costume seem comical against the unremittent gloom and hostility of this place. Only the sorrowful horned mask that hides his face and dark hooded cloak he wears pays tribute to the overwhelming air of hopelessness. Every move that the Xenos makes sings with theatrical precision and a predator's grace. You cannot decide if this person is an accomplished dancer or a master assassin. Lord, test failed. This crib of putrid flesh offers your taste. Oblivion comes now. Here its nocturne plays. I am that starlit strain that chills the soul. The piece that doomed throngs pitch into dance. You are among them, merchant vagabond. So tread and step, I say, escape fate's grasp. Eurolette takes an involuntary step back, her face filled with fear. Aberranian, doom incarnate, of all the places in the galaxy, you show yourself here. Ooh. Am I Eurolette right now? She knows the clown. She does know the clown. I mean, like, she should know what a Harlequin is, but it's still shocking she knows this specific one. The outcast and the merchant, what a pair. Bereft of blood and hope without a path, the parent cloaks the cradle once again, and the babe is doused in darkness as before. But death is near, Asarin's child. Make haste. Jesus. They're always like this in the books. They're just like, ha ha, look at me. I'm just a funny little clown. Here's a riddle. Woo. That's just them in the books every time. Every time. Forget your riddles for a moment. I'm looking for my missing companions. Do you know anything about their whereabouts? What is this dance you are so intent on drawing me into? I have no intentions of dancing to your tune or listening to your ravings. Find yourself another toy. Before beginning a conversation with a RogueTrader Xenos, it is customary to bow. I am waiting. Attack. Forget your riddles for a moment. I'm looking for my missing companions. Do you know their whereabouts? Like, are there just clown aliens? Yeah. They're called Harlequins. So, in lore, the Harlequin, so there's two distinct, well, technically, there's three distinct species of space elves, or Eldari, in Warhammer. There's the Drukhari, which during the fall of the Eldari were stuck in Kamarog. They feed off pain and suffering. We're in their city right now. And they're all sorts of fucked up. They're basically Xenobites. You know, super depraved, evil, loves knives. There's the Craft World Eldari, which are, imagine if D&D Blade Singers were in space, and they made all their stuff out of warp material that they sang into existence. And they were just really, really high off their own fumes because they thought they were the best. That's the Eldari, or what Eurolette is part of. Then there are the Amish, which are a separate thing that you don't see in lore very often, but they ride dinosaurs. And they live on dinosaur planets, and they ride dinosaurs. I forget what they're called. I think it's like the Exiles or something. But they're Amish who live on dinosaur planets and ride dinosaurs all day. And that's their deal. And then there are the Harlequins. So in Eldari lore, when the Eldari fell, most of their gods died, or were broken into pieces, or were captured by chaos gods, with the exception of one, Sheergorath, who was their laughing god. So as a result, there are still Harlequins around, which basically Harlequins kind of like kidnap the Eldar from every other race and turn them into Harlequins. They are genuine performers who love to put on plays for any race in the galaxy. They mostly put on plays about the fall of the Eldari and the rise of She Who Thirsts. But they are also fate-weaving assassins. And that's what this one is. He's one of the fate-weaving assassin ones. So they go around doing these performances and also influencing people into doing their plays, which are their schemes that they accomplish in-universe. So this one has taken an interest in us, which means that we are part of one of his plays or one of his schemes. There are probably other Harlequins we're going to meet, I'm guessing, because they're never solo. There are usually a bunch of them. Space Clown elves influencers for the Thirst Queen. Kind of, they don't like She Who Thirsts, because She Who Thirsts is constantly trying to drink out all the Eldari's souls. But that's a different thing altogether. But yeah, there's a whole faction of just space clowns, the Harlequins. There's something, let me tell you. Whose life so dearly does the merchant prize, to boldly now disrupt my knight's melody? I wish to find my tech priest Pascal. Amidst the shadows dancing around us here, a crimson stake I spied, by flesh consumed malevolent, but not his own, I fear. A vagrant languishing alone and doomed. Ugh, this is so not helpful. Space Clown elf cancelers of the Thirst Queen. Yes, they would very much like to cancel the She Who Thirsts. They do not like Slaanesh at all. Most Eldari don't. Do you know where they are holding my Psyker Adira? The one who's mastered flesh's mysteries, the soul's enigma, is what plagues his mind. All those who glint unnoticed by the rest now hold prisoners within his hall. Okay, so that's not helpful, but whatever. They're typically not helpful. Ever. They're just they're never helpful. They try their best. What is this dance you're so intent in drawing me into? Oh, I hit continue, and I didn't mean to do that. Shit. Oh, well. A melody of snarling agony. SMH, you just don't understand clown speak? Yeah, I guess I don't. I don't understand. It's hard to follow what they're saying sometimes. They're always like this in the books. They always like this, where they'll just go on these like rants about, you know, all sorts of random shit about their play that you're in. A melody of snarling agony, beguiling now by rending flesh bewitched. Through sinew, bone, and grisly pageantry, it calls the blood-soaked drape to come unstitched. A haggard chorus in the halls behind, their flesh be employed to serve the maestro's art. No prayer for mercy slipped from their throats confined, the baton set a beat of every heart. Speed 00, thank you for following. I appreciate it. You caught us in the middle of talking to space clowns. And enthralls are for him an instrument, and veins of living staves, sans parallel. Sans Undertale. Right there. Yet death to him is no fuck. Sometimes impediment. Impediment. I swear I'm not dyslexic. Yet death to him is no impediment, for corpse tunes do carry just as well, through spectacles of blood and gore forged past. Should crave your eyes a glimpse of sunlight at last. Okay, so fight your way to freedom! I think that's what he's saying. I shall endeavor to find the person of whom you speak. Then go and dance. Do not forget the key. And then he just runs away. Okay. I get him. I get this the space clown elf. Do you? Do you get him? Are you Sheogorath, one of Sheogorath's funny little elves? The indigo ripples across the Xenos body and he dissipates like a bad dream. Eurolets. I thought some illusion had clouded my gaze when I beheld the Ambrian of the Archon's court, for he is an omen of monstrous things to come. Yes, they are bad. I mean, from a certain point of view. Care to tell me who that was? My brother? My kin? Like the Drukhari, he is not one of the children of Esrine. You monkey call him Harlequin. For they are a memory, they are oblivion. It is the Harlequin's duty to remind our kind that despite our different pasts, we have but one enemy, she who thirsts. And among the Harlequins, there is no creature more unpredictable or perilous than the solitaire. Their entire lives are a spectacle where the art of performance and the art of killing are entwined. He's just having fun and being himself. Yeah, he's definitely having fun. Being himself is he's an actor. I'll just leave it at that. How do solitaires differ from other Harlequins? Harlequins perform the dance without end, the tragedy of our people's past. There is one role in which only the aberrant may perform, the sole role of the enemy, she who thirsts. And this is their way of pronouncing Slanesh, but it's Slanesh. The self is a mask, as they say. I mean, yeah, I guess. To delve into the mind of she who thirsts for even a moment is extremely perilous. Many have lost their sanity for even attempting to portray our kind's greatest enemy upon the stage. Only the Aberran are capable of such a feat, and for that reason they are respected and feared by the Eldari, from the Farseers of the Asurnai to the Archons of the Dark City. The role is one of terror and isolation. They walk the path of damnation, doomed after death to surrender their souls to she who thirsts. Even a spirit stone cannot guard them from this fate. And Sheogorath, the laughing god, must go into battle against Slanesh for the soul of every solitaire. For in his victory lies the Aberran's only hope of salvation. You fear him, don't you? To the depths of my soul. If you are truly wise, Eltenak, you will do the same. What was he doing at the court? I do not know, but what is not hidden from my gaze is his interest in you, Eltenak. Tread carefully. Attention from him bodes nothing good. Many believe that even speaking to one is tantamount to a death sentence. Why do you call me merchant vagabond? Who knows? Those like him see the world differently and see no need to explain their metaphors to others. Merchant vagabond, rogue trader, I get it. Do you know what he wants from me? They weave their speech from shimmery threads of hidden meaning that even I cannot fully grasp. All I can discern is that he is sending us to someone or something that can help us escape the chasm. Based on the description, the key is one of the homunculus of the Dark City. They are famed for their experiments with flesh, and the path to him lies through the arena. So you must fight if you wish to attract his notice. We should get going. Okay, so we gotta fight in the arena in order to gain the homunculus's notice. That's pretty straightforward.
My feet.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Oh man, that's just gonna keep happening forever. Ooh.
Ruinous favor
was a good idea.
prevails.
Morak.
Intriguing.
Oh my god, this is gonna just keep happening. Meet. The master ordered to not let you through. I wish to pass. Oh, to let you through. Lamau. The master gave his permission. Cool.
Will bow.
Just fall over. Oh, that's one of my guys. Foxmaster Vision, it's all my people.
Embrace true power.
All my people are here. What the fuck? Conrad Voidveer. In Theodora? What? Oh, I'm hallucinating. That's not actually my people. Ooh, Mort's here.
I tread a path unexplored.
Okay, I get to meet the homunculus, or the flesh crafter. Look at him. Isn't he pleasant? Isn't he nice looking? Doesn't he look nice? He's just vibing. I probably could have enlarged the picture of the solitaire as well, which I think I'll do next time. Look, it's me. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Such a disobedient specimen. You're still not dead. An anomaly? I need help. But I see you will soon become a very obedient specimen. Convulsing spasms, hysterical reactions. Come here. Is he gonna pull this thing out? He's definitely doing stuff to me. A grotesque spider-like figure looms over you. Its limbs wave frantically, chittering and clicking as they rip something apart and then stitch it back together. And you realize its canvas is your flesh. The Xenos' gaze is indifferent, and his low voice echoes through the room. The sample has been extracted. The specimen is alive. Body and mind expected to function within normal parameters. Monkey. Examine the Xenos. There's something fundamentally wrong with the Xenos' silhouette. Its twitchy, abrupt movements set your mind reeling in disgust. Each of its mechanical tool appendages seem designed to be as sickening and horrifying as possible. What happened to me? The control worm in your nervous system detected my proximity. It signaled it was dying by injecting a lethal dose of hallucinogenics into your bloodstream. A resourceful individual. That thing in my head is your pet? Yukari holds up the pale maggot. Some of some of the one you saw in Mazarai's hands. As you watch, the tool appendages performs a swift dissection. The maggot's flesh bursts under the scalpel like a claw, blossoms into a disgusting, slimy flower. The Xenos lowers its manner of speaking, creating an unnerving dissonance with the frantic movements of its limbs. I grew this specimen specifically for you, monkey. During your interrogation, it's intoxicated your feeble senses to limit unnecessary resistance. What a curious experiment it was. I usually extract control worms from specimens posthumously. You possess some degree of bodily fortitude. My voice is starting to kill me. Ugh. Do you eviscerate everything you lay your hands on? Evisceration is one aspect of most of my respective art. You did a poor job training your pet if I was able to shake off its influence. I demand recompense. Your vile art is nothing compared to what the servants of the Emperor. Say nothing. I'll say nothing. Are you, Tivantis? You are absolutely correct, specimen. I am Tivantis, the Arch Machinator, homunculus, and the conductor of this place that staggers the imagination and soul. The Automical Opera. I am RogueTrader von Valancius, and I have not granted you permission to extract a single cell from my body. Sigh, so what do I owe you now? You will serve me, such is the life in the spires. The Ambien urged me to pay attention to your alleged extremely well-gifted self, specimen. Let us see if you make good use of it. Okay, so the Harlequin said, hey, pay attention to this guy. Same to you, little moth. He points at the mangled limb towards Eurolette, unless, of course, the darkness of Kamarog burns you as fast as the others. What does that mean, homunculus? Who knows, Asari? Who knows? What exactly did the Solitaire tell you about me? This information should not burden your undeveloped mind. The Solitaire told me enough to give you a chance to enter my Automical Opera. And that is all you need to know. You are a Drukhari. You, a Drukhari, would do business with a human? How remarkably open-minded. Do business? The homunculus looks puzzled. I will do no business with you. I will use you. You survived a battle in the arena, which means you have uncommon parameters for your kind. You are a lesser organism, true, but the towering heights of my wisdom make it difficult to distinguish your inferiority and the inferiority of most of my kin. What do you want from me? You will return to the arena of the Fatal Thirst. You will kill a few of the witch's fosterlings for me. You will even spill the blood of one of the blood-stained prolysites. The homunculus looks past you as if he's delivering his imperious speech. They are long overdue for a small lesson in humility. They have forgotten their place. They lack respect and do not appreciate my work. They will fail to recognize my authority. Alright, so he wants me to kill some people. Here comes Abby's and his fosterlings. The leader of the bloodstained prolysites has paid a visit to the Anonomical Opera. Take this opportunity to study them properly. They dare not touch you here. Interesting. What will I get out of this? Or will you coerce me as you do everyone else? Coercion will be more than enough. If you disobey, I will turn you into a material for my creations and ensure that you feel and are aware of every manipulation performed upon your flesh. But if you do what I tell you to, I will let you live a while longer. Choke on your own ichor. I do not serve. I'm afraid you do not realize whom you're dealing with. I am not a contract killer. I employ contract killers. I shall serve you if you shall help my escape. This response is acceptable. If you behave like a good specimen monkey, you will eventually receive my help in escaping Kamarog. The Flesh Master is mad enough to help us escape in favor of his own unholy designs, but the price Eltenak will be unfair and terrible. Okay. Is this all my stuff? I think this is literally like all my stuff. Okay, that's nice. The sheer primitiveness of your technologies, Go Specimen. Deliver Telvernus a message of blood in the arena. I require your aid, Homunculus. We made a deal you promised for Via Hell. Do not think of ring. I didn't mean to click this. I must take my leave. Okay. Oh, Adira is here. Lord Captain, you're alive? Adira, what are you doing here? You know, I thought you were gone, done for. I thought I'd never see you again, so I tried to start over. What are you talking about? See this? This is a reward for my loyalty. Okay. How did he make the voices stop? I think I'm losing a bit of steam. Yeah, just a bit. Does that mean you cannot use your powers anymore? Do you truly prefer to live like this? Why do the whispers frighten you, Adira? Have they ever betrayed you? You should not give us such an incredible gift. Okay, I think I'm gonna end this conversation and then probably end the stream because I think I've run completely out of steam. Okay, we have Adira. And... Ooh, Ulfar. Yeah, I think we're gonna save and end it here. I have run out of steam. I need to... prepare for work tomorrow, but I appreciate everybody watching, and I just wanted to say before I end the stream, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you go out and make the world a slightly worse place.